I hope everyone is familiar with the movie Robot Dreams. It is a Spanish animated film directed by Pablo Berger. The film mainly tells the story of the friendship between a puppy and a little robot, from their meeting to their eventual parting. At the beginning of the film, in a dimly lit small house, a single puppy is playing video games. Yes, with no social experience, it is a true homebody dog just like most of us. When bored at home, aside from playing games, it heats up food from the fridge with a microwave when hungry. And then it watches some boring TV shows. It seems to enjoy the solitude, but inside, it's filled with loneliness. Across the window, a cow and a deer are showing affection. Seeing this, the dog can't help but look envious. Coincidentally, an ad for a companion robot appears on TV at that moment. The dog decides to buy one, and that's where the story begins. The robot is delivered quickly, unboxed, and assembled, and soon a humanoid robot appears before the dog. The robot is smart. It learns to imitate the dog's actions after just a brief demonstration. Together, they go shopping, skate in the park, dance, row a boat, eat hot dogs, watch TV, and take photo booth pictures. It's clear that the robot has become the dog's life companion, becoming the most important presence for each other. Even when the robot falls asleep, it doesn't forget to turn off the TV and cover itself with a blanket. And before sleeping, it looks at their photo booth pictures one more time. The happiness index in their life is rising rapidly, but as quickly as happiness comes, it also leaves. During a trip to the beach, the little robot has an accident. Perhaps due to seawater corrosion or a dead battery, the robot lies down and never gets up again. The dog tries everything to no avail and eventually decides to give up for the time being, leading to their separation. The next day, the puppy takes a taxi to the beach early, intending to rescue the robot. Unfortunately, the beach is closed and won't reopen until next summer. The dog tries official channels, sneaking in at night, but none of these methods work, and the dog gives up. It can only remind itself to rescue the robot when the beach reopens next year, and so the life companions part ways. During this time, both the dog and the robot often dream of each other. After a period of silence, unable to bear the loneliness, the dog tries to make new friends. It meets Mr. Snowman and Miss Duck, but the dog never forgets the robot left on the beach. Time moves to summer, and the beach is about to reopen. Just a few days before the dog goes to find the robot, the little robot is sold to a recycling station by a big-mouthed monkey cleaning the beach and then smashed to pieces by a crocodile buyer. By the time the dog returns to the beach, although it searches everywhere, it cannot find the robot. The dog leaves in disappointment, and they miss each other like this. Fortunately, the little robot is saved by Mr. Raccoon, who, after some repairs, gives the robot a new body. The little robot starts a new life and becomes good friends with Mr. Raccoon. Together, they watch sports, eat pizza, and enjoy the splendid fireworks at night. Meanwhile, to alleviate the dull days without the little robot, the dog buys another companion robot modeled after it. Now, the dog and the new robot have also become inseparable friends. At the end of the story, one day, the dog and its new robot companion are walking on the street and are seen by the little robot from an attic window. Instantly, it recalls the happy times they had together, but the little robot does not go downstairs to recognize the dog. After much thought, it decides not to disturb the dog's current life and does not want to make Mr. Raccoon sad by leaving. The little robot presses its own play button, and as familiar music plays, the dog can't help but dance. They dance together through the window, the same dance they once did while roller skating, and the story ends here. There are regrets and sadness such as life. In our lives, there are always some people who are destined to part ways. Be more open-minded, let go boldly, cherish the little joys of the present, just like the little robot and the dog in the film.